play, so I found some good games to cast. It's a show match between DauT and BacT. And yesterday I just watched a really fast show match between BacT and ACCM, and it was easy game for BacT, really well played. And let's see this one. Starting with BacT against DauT on Arabia, BacT playing with the Burmese, and DauT with the Britons. So Burmese against the Britons, let's see. The Burmese can make great opening with men-at-arms. The Britons are great with the ranged units, which kinda dominate the feudal and great part of the castle age. Burmese can use the Iron Bile later on, but not sure if it's a good idea against the Britons. They also have the battle elephants, which are a really tanky unit. So let's see how this will go. But the Burmese doesn't have the siege run, which is one of Britain's biggest trouble. BacT just got some gold and is making barracks. I don't know if he's going for the drush or men-at-arms. Seems to be drush. No, he's actually going for the men-at-arms. And this will probably be a man-at-arm and a forward because he is going with more villagers to the front. Only 3 militia or 3 men-at-arm. The same amount can be seen by DauT. DauT, who has a lot of arms already, is defending his map, has a good map for defending. I don't know how this clash will go. Another militia now for DauT, so it's 4 militia for DauT. This is not going to look good for BacT. But he is already making an archer range, so. And attempting a tower here. That was not a good fight for DauT. Now he's just made the tower and he's making more and more towers. He's trying to advance here with a few skirmishers that he's making. He's collecting stone at his base. He didn't make the mining camp. And DauT for now is only defending with 1 archer range. Letting BacT have some ground. DauT will try to get BacT's economy with the men-at-arms and the scout. And BacT is putting more and more pressure, trying to get in DauT's map, but as I said, it's a great map. This tower only denies him to finish getting his berries. Now there comes a defensive tower by DauT. Good tower. Lost a villager though, so 1 villager advantage for DauT, for BacT actually. And DauT's not killing much here on BacT's side. BacT is starting to make some walls. He also has some back gold that he can use. And BacT has won himself some ground with these towers. It's really nice to see how he's playing. Just a small army in order to support, to give him the time for go to the towers. DauT now adding a second archer range. He's making farms on the corner of the map, but he's really well protected. I don't think he will have trouble here to go castle or do anything. BacT now going for the gold, trying to open DauT. Only skirmishers here defending from the men-at-arms. But they are enough here in this situation. A good pack of archers from DauT trying to attack now, but BacT has enough skirmishers to deal with this threat for now. So no problem for BacT. DauT's getting more and more ranged units, now mixing some skirmishers at the castle. He is buying and selling resources. It seems to me that he's trying to buy his way into the castle age. Yep, he just clicked into the castle age. BacT coming here to make a tower. He's trying to keep that hill for himself. DauT trying to attack, BacT defending, putting more defensive towers, making his walls a bit more tougher. He's also going up. I was expecting to see maybe a castle for Iron Biles, but instead he's using a lot of towers there to have more map control. DauT's now in castle age. Let's see what he's going to do. He's adding a university, he's adding a town center. He has crossbowmen here trying to attack BacT. BacT is making a really defensive castle here. but this will be a good one. It will secure most of his place. BacT going for late skirmishers and now adding mangonels. Interesting choice. DauT going for the third TC and making a siege workshop. University attempt for BacT. He's not making the iron bites, of course. Against those crossbowmen would be suicide. The skirmishers now trying to intercept the crossbowmen. DauT doing some micro, that's surprising. Ballistics now for BacT. He's almost ready to take down that army. He made some runs. He has some mangonels. He'll try to annoy DauT wood. The runs cannot kill the TC because of the DauT mangonel as well. Skirmishers taking down this army from DauT. BacT has now 2 TCs and he even made a few arrow by. That's a questionable choice, but they can be useful later on. He upgraded the guard tower, DauT attempting a castle. That's a really risky castle and it doesn't give control over much. I wouldn't risk that castle. He just lost one mangonel. If he loses the other mangonel, he will be in a really bad situation. Yep, he just lost the mangonel. Now DauT has a truly DauT castle. He will lose many things here. Oh my god, why he's building this castle? He doesn't need to do this. That's truly the DauT castle. He's going to lose more villagers on this. Oh my god, that's a really weird attempt. He just lost the game. Even if he made the castle, he would have still lost the game. I believe that he is GG. BacT only holding the position. DauT bringing more villagers. Man, even if this castle goes up, there's a lot of army over there and siege, so no time to defend it. Oh my god. That was a really sad castle for DauT. He is going Imperial, but with 0 chances after sacrificing most of his villagers. I think we could still see some good game there if DauT had made a more defensive castle. Not over there, but perhaps in a more defendable position in order to get control over the towers. That's probably what I would expect. Anyway, GG. Second game is BacT's home map, and he chose Scandinavia. The map with no berries, word choice. There are some fishy on the sides. He can make a dock to have a good food source. DauT has the Mongols, so he can abuse of the fact that this map has 3 boars and a pack of 8 deers to have a super strong economy for the Mongols. Let's see how this will turn out. BacT going for the boars, making a dock in a really good spot. He will gather lots of fish with this. The dock position is really important. DauT also making an okay dock here. You have access to this fish, so the dock is okay for Dark Age. They can try to attack each other's sea here, but I'm not sure if they are going to do it. DauT walling some of his map, protecting it, bringing back the boars, going already for the deers. BacT is going up, going for the gold, and making a few militia. DauT just walled the front. It's a terrible wall. It's easy to break. And that's not the greatest map for DauT. His 2 golds are here on the outside, so if you just give the map control to BacT like he just did, he might have problem in the later game. BacT trying to cut some wood, gave up because of the map layout. Now made a dock and they will try to kill DauT's fish. That's great. They are fighting each other with fire ships. And DauT's moving the fish. DauT has 1 archer range, he's getting some stone, he's getting some gold. I don't know what his plan is. For now he's just defending his fish. Or trying. BacT protecting more his economy. He has a few eagles. He's not getting the best fish, only 4 fishing ships here. I would have gone for 6. I'm a bit greedy. DauT going castle faster than BacT. but I don't know. I don't know how this will turn out. I don't see what his plan is. Since he has lots on stone, he can even try to go for the mango dice. Mango dice can be an attempt for DauT. Yep, he just bought more stone, so he's truly going for it. Oh my god, really? He really sucks on making castles, man. Another DauT castle here. Oh, and now the eagles are up. Oh my god. He really has some problem in making castles. It's almost like he's doing this on purpose, man. I cannot believe 2 times in a row after this thing already being a meme. And now he's making the mango dice. BacT keeping with the eagles. I think that BacT will just add one more to center, go up and try to push with traps and eagles. That's not much for DauT to do against those eagles now. The game is sold out. DauT has less economy, less map control. It's not having doing a great job against the eagles. BacT will probably just go Imperial and put a castle on the hill. That's more eagles. DauT trying to return run, but BacT numbers are really good. See, he has the numbers. He's bringing forward some villagers, and with this mangonel, DauT's life will be really a lot worse. DauT's go Imperial, and I didn't expect that, but I don't know how he's going to deal with only 2 TC against the Incas and this castle. If he engage in a trap war, the eagles can just go there and kill the trap, so I don't know how this thing will go. He's now Imperial. Might try to do some trebuchets, making the husbandry to run faster. His economy is not the best one. He has 30 less villagers than BacT. Man, this is a really bad situation for him. I would hate to be in DauT situation here. I don't know, man. Going for the mango dice here in this map. Another castle. BacT is now giving priority to the couriers upgrade, which will give his eagles an awesome defense. He just made it. He has +4, 4+4, and not even the plate mail armor. Let's see his total armor now. His total armor is 4+6 against arrows, so he will have much more resistance than DauT. DauT's only alive because nothing, he's dead. He cannot stop eagles with such an armor. Well, I don't see what his plan was. I didn't saw BacT being threatened by any of these gameplay. 2-0 BacT already. What a bad day for Mr. DauT, eh? Not the best day. Now it's the third game, and the map is Islands. DauT's playing with the Berbers, and BacT with the Malay. The Malay lets me record the bonus. They have the fish traps, fuck this. Advancing ages 8% faster, which is really nice. And their docks have more line of sight, which can be cool to find fish on the beginning. As for the Berbers that DauT's using, the villagers are faster, which can be useful. The ships are also faster, which is really useful, especially in this new fire ship meta. So let's see. I would rather stay with the Malay economy instead of the Berber small bonus. DauT's trying to lure some deer, just lured one, trying to go for the second, but he is failing here, unfortunately. BacT is doing a more defensive dock, I would say. I would expect the Malay to do the opposite, to do some dock exactly at the front, to abuse of their up power. He's going to invade DauT. He just made a transport ship and sending the villagers there. So he's his scout. Oh, and DauT might just spot his invasion here. That was bad. DauT is making his dock here on the right side. 2 docks. BacT must not be that suspicious. Oh, and DauT just found out that he's going. He's trying to defend. DauT made a tower. He's trying to kill some villagers and he failed. Yep. Here comes BacT again, and DauT just spotted his transport ship. Now he has nowhere to run with the villagers. That was a really risky strategy. I don't know what he thinks about that, but he is trying to make a few fire ships there to get some advantage, and he will probably succeed in making this tower first and DauT. Okay, tower up, but he's not giving any damage. Overlays fuck it up. DauT's not going to village. Well, but it seems that since BacT was not moving his villagers on base, he is about to go to the castle age here, guys. And he can have access to more stronger ship and units. Making an outpost, going for the castle age. He will be really fast in the castle age, considering all that went. Ooh, good demolition ship. Now he's attacking the galleys from DauT with the fire ship. This fire ship is strong without the upgrade, and now it's upgraded, so BacT has some problems here to deal with. Some fightings, demolitions, making things even. A player in the feudal age can still compete with a player on castle age, giving the new units. DauT's now also on castle. They're making a similar game here. But BacT already has 2 town centers, and soon enough, if he wants to, he can make a few Karambit warriors from the castles. He can make a castle. 3rd TC coming. He's investing in the economy. DauT still only 2 TCs. Their economies are pretty similar. No one is fishing anymore. They're just fighting for the sea with some fire ships. DauT seems to be investing a lot more on the fire ships. And here comes a transport ship by DauT. Let's see what he's going to do. 5 villagers, that's a lot. And a castle. So with the castle here, he will be able to make the camel archers, which are an amazing unit. BacT probably saw it and is walling here to protect himself. Trying to make his own defensive castle. DauT seems to be a bit better on the water. He got the aggression now on both water and land. That's nice. Trying to attack with the camel archers was denied, but he still has this transport ship. If he remembers that, he can use the transport ship. BacT making lots of Karambits. And trying to go back to water, maybe? No. Just make the necessary. Comes DauT. Oh, he just lost all his camel archers in an attempt to raid. Only 2 are left, and BacT has 2 mangonels and a few Karambits. Okay, the Karambits and the mangonel have deal with this. BacT economy and DauT economy are really solid, both of them 3 TCs, full, pop it up, getting closer to the 100 view mark. Both going for heavy military on the water. DauT still has the castle on BacT's island. BacT is going really soon, but I don't know if he will be able to upgrade his ship. He might be. Now he's on Imperial, he can make a trebuchet to kill the castle. DauT's trying to attack a few villagers there. BacT doesn't seem to have the resources to upgrade all the the ships with everything he needs. Trebuchets now for DauT as well. Both players now have galleons, but army numbers are still low. Ooh, BacT just lost one of his trebuchets. But now he's sending a run. This can be useful. DauT's trying to put some pressure on the sea. BacT coming with more ship here. This castle will probably go down eventually. Castle is down. This trebuchet is about to go down as well. DauT's gathering more and more army. He's outnumbering BacT right now. That's bad, BacT. And he could make the upgrade for the docks. Let's see what's its name and how much it costs. The Thalassocracy. It's an upgrade that gives your docks some power. It gives them arrows, and they can fire arrows and shoot the enemy ship. So it's a really good upgrade to react to this situation. He's making the conscription. He could buy more time with his docks if he uses that. He's making lots of docks on the back. Damn it, BacT. DauT seems to be okay. He has a few idols, but nothing that's going to kill him. He's the one putting pressure. Man, come on, upgrade the fucking harbors. DauT now has 54 army and is getting control of the middle island here with the castle. This is looking worse and worse for BacT. Who's getting relics. Trying to fight. He's still really heavily outnumbered by DauT. DauT numbers are growing and BacT is not catching up in the numbers, which makes me think that maybe this is not his best game. 54 military, getting control of more golds, plenty of wood still to collect. If he fights right now, it will only give DauT more advantage. The docks are only still docks. No harbor upgrade, that's sad. It was not so expensive. DauT is just increasing his army number, army count, while BacT is not quite following it. He's losing villagers here from the stone. And I didn't actually notice this, I didn't saw DauT doing it, but DauT just invaded with a few camel archers and light cabs to raid the economy, and this will be really painful. BacT will have some idle time here and will have to deal with this situation. He's losing everywhere. His population is dropping. His army count still not enough to fight, and he will even decrease it a bit after DauT catches this army. And he asks for the GG. Well, BacT doesn't seems to be so comfortable in this map. Really weird choice of strategy. Landing is always a risk, and this was not so well planned landing. 2 for BacT, 1 for DauT. Let me pause and go for the bathroom before I go for the next game. Okay, I'm back. There's a lot of guys here on the chat. Hey guys, hope you're enjoying the evening. No thanks. I just had my time on RVK. It's on the past now. Let's go for the game, and it's gold pit. The players have a small tiles of gold in their stuff, and the main gold is there. Oh, verdade, Naruto faz banner. It's banner top. And there's this plenty of gold on the middle, so controlling this middle area, having the map control is really important in this map. It's possible to wall your base here, but not a great strategy. And for this matchup, we have two of the strongest civilizations of the game. BacT is playing with the Aztecs, and DauT is playing with the Huns. Two of the most dominant civilizations during AOC, along with the Mayans. BacT already has the barracks set it and is going up, and he is going for men at arms. As you can see, he's getting gold with a few villagers. He's sending villagers forward, so his strategy here will be going for men at arms and probably forward with another an archery range and towers. I don't know. Okay, now he's going for the wood. So here comes the towers, not an archery range, only towers. And that's a really good strategy, because if you analyze the map, the gold here that DauT could be getting is this one that BacT is just putting towers and walling. So DauT just lost his gold. Not that he's using right now, but he won't have this option for later. And BacT is still attacking the palisades here. Here comes the villagers. DauT's making a tower, and ooh, awesome counter tower by BacT. This is what experience looks like in this kind of game. He waits for the opponents to make the tower to protect his own stone. He just go there, find an angle, a spot where he can reach the stone without being greeted by the tower, and puts a counter tower, so DauT will be denied of his stone as well. This will be a really interesting game. A bad one for DauT, I assume. And if BacT finishes this tower, this is going to be really bad, because DauT is going to lose now his wood. So he's trying to raid BacT on the base, but he has 3 spearmen, and all his resources are in the very same place, which is really nice for defending from the raidings. And DauT was denied his gold, then he was denied to stone, and now he was denied his left wood. So he's having to move villagers like this. I had a similar situation yesterday, and this is really painful for the economy. DauT now adds an archer range. He keeps making scouts. I don't know what he's going to do. He might try to attempt more pushes during the feudal age, but BacT has a solid number of spearmen to defend, has towers now, so things are getting more complicated for DauT. And BacT was a bit too greedy and lost his push here. Ooh, and he just opened the tower. He's trying to add a second tower here to block the golds from DauT. He had another one to protect his own gold. He has a small number of farmers, most of his economy is there. DauT trying to attack with scouts and skirmishers to the wood. He's bringing villagers forward. Maybe he will abuse of this map control that he got to get this gold here, but it's a really risky situation for DauT. He's only using scouts and skirmishers, and BacT is more like defending. Forward villagers, oh that's nice. But BacT reacted and put a defensive tower. DauT making an offensive one here to maybe try to deny the farms. Well, BacT seems to be under a lot of pressure here. The spearmen are not enough to survive the skirmishers, and he's losing a few villagers. DauT now has the villager advantage. He's collecting gold from the middle. BacT is trying to go for the eagles. I think that he should have added another barracks and done a few eagles on the feudal, but too late for that. Now he's trying to attack with some eagle warriors. DauT can try to counter with knights. He has 2 towers defending the middle. BacT already making a few monks. Really interesting game. DauT coming for the raid, eh? He's aggressive. Lost a knight, but killing several villagers. BacT as well, trying to kill villagers on DauT's base. The villager count is better for DauT. He's 1 TC going for the knights. Ooh, and he's losing a few to the monks, but the monks are not eternal, they are dying to the knights as well. Another monastery for BacT. This is a really 1 TC game. Aggressive one. DauT's now making the bot king arrow. He might try to change for cav archers as well. Well, it's called code. And here comes DauT with knights and cav archers, BacT, eagles and monks. Interesting units. Forward Sig workshop here for BacT. He will try to push the middle, and he needs to do it because his gold is almost getting finished, and if DauT just keep the control of the gold, it's going to be bad. Ooh, bad shot here, losing most monks to the cav archers. DauT just recovered his other golds as well, and he's getting more and more numbers. His military count seems good. BacT's economy is on the edge. His gold is over, so he has to do something, or it will be the GG. I think it's the GG. DauT did a great game with his army. He got BacT all confined in one small place. Maybe BacT's mistake was not making more barracks on the feudal age, at least 2, to have a few eagles, spearmen, to at least be able to defend without losing so much ground. And this map control was really what DauT needs. GG. So it's 2 for one, 2 for the other one. Let's go for the 5th game. And it's Nomad. BacT is playing with the Slavs. Okay. And there's a 2-part game. Let's go. Slavs for BacT, and DauT just made the town center here and is playing with the Japanese. So Japanese against the Slavs on Nomad. BacT seems to have more experience in Nomad, but DauT is also a really experienced player. BacT is just exploring. He's getting a lot of information from the map. He just decided where to make his dock. He just found himself some good spot for the dock and fishes. His town center is in a great position. He has 3 boars and access to both gold and wood with this town center. That's a great place that he got for himself. As for DauT, he's really in the corner. That's not the best because it's easier to starve someone if he does the town center so close to the corner, to the shore, like he did. His best gold is this one that's really forward and hard to defend. So let's see how DauT is going to play this, but from the starting position, I believe that BacT has a really better spot. With this town center, he controls 1, 2, even up to 3 golds. The other ones are here on the middle. These golds here that are really on the middle and even closer to BacT are the ones that DauT should rely on from the later game. Here comes BacT with forward villagers. Ooh, and DauT just spotted him. towers coming up for both players. DauT gave up on his tower. Lots of villagers here from BacT. And he is getting control of the map. He just read the map really well and he knows that he will have control of most of the golds after doing this. He only needs one more tower here to stop fully the golds of DauT. He's now making a few skirmishers because he knows DauT will try to raid him with archers. Here come the archers. DauT going for the stone. Man, and BacT is coming. It's becoming more strong here, using the deers with all this map control. DauT casts his gold denied by the fletching upgrade. He's basically playing with no gold. He must try to get one gold here or try something. And DauT is trying to push with towers as well. It should be hard to starve BacT of some resource here. The map is really generous with him. I'm almost certain that this is going to be the 3-2 for BacT. He lost a wood, but he can just make a new lumber camp. He's going up. But DauT is messing lots of skirmishers. Maybe if DauT puts some A game here, he can win, but at the first 4 knights, he will have lots of trouble. And here comes the stable for BacT. The second stable as well. And the knights are about to go. DauT's trying to fully push the tower here. But he won't be able to kill those knights. Yep. He's trying to bring up some spearmen, but still the knights trade well against spearmen on the beginning of the Castle Age. GG. Really, it was a better spot for BacT. Really better map comparing to the one that DauT had. But DauT was completely outplayed. There are 6 golds in Nomad and BacT was able to control all the golds that were supposed to be DauT's here. So he gold starved DauT by minute 15. It was a great game. Smart play. 6th game. In the 6th game, another no TC map, and this map here is the map Bedouins. Is it? Yep, is it. BacT is playing with the Ethiopians, and DauT is playing with the Spanish. They are both really close together and both have different strengths. Ethiopians can be great when going for the men-at-arms. They also have great archers. So infantry and archers are the strengths of the Ethiopians. As for the Spanish, the tower rush can be something cool, since they can build things faster. And they have the conks that are one of the best units of the game on the Castle Age. DauT's going for the stone already. I am assuming that he's going for the towers. There's a villager here trying to sneak to somewhere. Here comes DauT with his tower. And he just denied BacT access to the right side and that's advancing here. Trying to kill BacT's tower. That's nice. BacT just defending, but he has no more stone to use. And DauT keep pushing. He's trying to counterattack with archers. DauT keeps advancing. Those villagers are receiving lots of hits and he even lost one, but he is still advancing. And now DauT bring more new villagers here to attack, to make the towers. He's just going back, making now an archer range. His wood is really confined in this small area here, so a counter-attack could be bad. Skirmishers trying to attack. DauT now just added a stable. Maybe he will try to make a few scouts to fight the skirmishers. The towers keep advancing. BacT just lost his stone. Still have his gold. DauT's trying to attack with the archers with no success because of the skirmishers. Scout can change the fight. Great map control for DauT, but his economy seems a bit injured by this strategy. He has 4 less villagers, And BacT is about to raid his villagers. Oh my god. He's losing villagers here to the Ethiopian archers. And DauT's being able to defend with a few skirmishers now. So he'll be fine and will manage to go for the castle age. This will be a challenge for DauT, who's bringing more villagers and more spearmen and skirmishers. So he's really trying to go for an offensive approach. Trying to bring down the tower. He just bring down a tower. DauT's trying to fight with villagers. DauT might be gold starved by this move. It was a great move by DauT. Okay, DauT has no gold now. It's trying to defend with skirmishers. We'll try to go for the elite skirmishers. He's getting less and less space. He's trying to go for the market. Oh my god, he's in a really... BacT actually is in a really bad position. DauT's doing a great game. Market now for DauT. The elite skirmishers can make a nice hold, but look at the woods. The woods after this tower are all under siege. BacT trying to raid with knights, but it's not doing much. Oh, but he fought back against the tower. DauT didn't wall the tower, and now he recovered his gold and his wood, and he can fight back. So yeah, DauT was doing good until he decided not to wall the tower and gave the advantage back to BacT. Now it seems like he's on the TC. He's bringing villagers forward. What he's going to do? Yeah, it's really hard to protect your economy in such a map. Really open. DauT's now on Castle Age, but his economy is really poor. He's a lot of villagers behind. And oh my god, he lost lots of villagers. He's in a really tough spot. He's trying to defend with a knight here, but he doesn't have the economy to keep fighting like this. Here comes the booming for BacT to increase his advantage. DauT's trying to gather some knights here to put pressure. Counterattack for BacT. He has more than twice the number of villagers that DauT has, and he's pushing with some siege. Man, that's a really bad situation for DauT. Look at the amount of crossbowmen as well. And DauT has only this army here. Well, he did a good shot on the mangonels, but he lost all his economy. He didn't build a proper defense, and all the pressure was still not enough to hold BacT on his base. So that's a win for BacT, and I believe it's 4 to BacT and 2 to DauT until now. I don't know if they are going to play a 7th game. I don't think so. I guess it must be a repeated game. Yep, it's a repeated game, so it's 4 for BacT, 2 for DauT.